If you're a student who is planning to go to the UK for undergraduate or postgraduate studies anytime soon and has lots and lots of questions on how-tos, then you've found the right video. Hi, I'm Gandhaari Bhalla, and with 25 years of experience under my belt in helping Indian students make career choices at UK universities, I will hold your hand every inch of the journey. Today's video is going to be all that you need to shop for and pack to take with you for a hassle-free transition from here to your university dorm. Since weight allowance is at a premium, try and get your hands on the lightest possible luggage you can, while still ensuring its sturdiness. Give particular attention to things like the handle, the zips, the pull-outs to drag, and particularly the wheels, so that they don't let you down en route. Also ensure that the wheels are of good quality and largish, and that your luggage balances really well on them. And in addition, remember, you have to carry, drag and store this luggage all by yourself without anyone else's help, and you have to store it in your accommodation eventually, where space is going to be very, very limited. So I would highly recommend that you choose luggage which you can manage on your own. You don't have to ask for help, or you're not able to actually carry or drag by yourself. Most airlines will allow you a suitcase weighing up to 23 kgs and a piece of cabin luggage weighing up to 7 kgs. But this would have to be of a particular dimension, which is on screen now. In addition, most of them will also allow you a small backpack, which is large enough for a laptop and some documents, and either a messenger bag or a small purse, again to carry your passport and a pen and so on and so forth. But I should warn you, don't be tempted to put a lot of weight into these two items that you're going to carry on board, because they will weigh it on a lot of occasions, and if it weighs over 7 kgs altogether, or maybe 7.5 kgs, the airlines will most definitely object and not allow you to take them without charge. Also make sure that the purse or the wallet that you're carrying has a provision for a zipped coin pocket, because in the UK you're going to be transacting more in coins on a day-to-day basis rather than in notes. The smallest note is of a £5 denomination, whereas you will be buying stuff for as little as 25p, 30p. So make sure that you have a wallet in which you can carry a lot of coins. Since this is a longish video, I have divided it into two, and as per your baggage pieces. Previously I have also uploaded a video on the preparations you need to make before you travel, and if you want to watch that video, you can click on the link on the screen now. And those of you who have watched it and have come from there, let's dive right in. The key to looking smart and staying comfortable while you're studying in the UK is to carry clothes appropriate for your program that you're studying, the location of your university and the climate there, as well as the time of the year that you're traveling. Do check the year-round temperature of wherever you're going. You can do this online. One of the links is on screen, which you could use to check the climate. If you are going to be studying a business program and there's going to be a fair amount of industry interaction, then you need to be more formally dressed. However, if that is not a requirement, then you could dress more casually. But having said that, I think it is important that you still look smart and not scruffy. All buildings and most of the transport in the UK is heated and it's kept fairly warm. So you will need to learn how to layer up as far as your clothing is concerned, so that you can take some off just in case you start feeling very hot during your classes or while you're traveling. Even though you're not going to be packing this and you will carry it in your hand, I'm including it in this video. One jacket is an absolute must for you to carry from here. Of course, the kind of jacket in terms of weight and warmth is going to be dictated by where you're going to go. Remember, Scotland is a lot colder than London. Since you're going to be wearing this on top of all your other clothes, I would definitely recommend that you consider upsizing. You don't want it to look extra tight when winter months come around and you have a lot of clothes underneath it. Try and find a jacket which is going to keep you dry during rains, and also which will protect you from high winds, because there are going to be some rainy and some windy days. Trust me, there are. Invest in a combination of a few hoodies, a few sweaters and a few sweatshirts, depending on what your requirement is going to be, like we talked about earlier. But make sure they're of medium weight and not very heavy, thick or fleeced, because that might mean that they might keep you way too warm than you need to be in your classrooms. Pack a combination of 7 to 10 collared, non-collared t-shirts, as well as a couple of easy care shirts, again depending on your preference. A total of 3 to 4 pairs of jeans along with a pair of formal trousers will suffice most student needs. You will need 7 to 10 sets of undergarments, including socks, as you'll be doing your laundry maybe once a week or maybe once in 10 days, and you will need that many changes. While you're at it, also consider taking with you a couple of thermal undergarments for those really cold and rainy days. There will be a few of those. A couple of sets of nightwear, as well as I would recommend a wrap or a little dressing gown for girls, as you know, you are going to have to venture out into your communal areas. Even if you have ensuite accommodation, you could want to go into the kitchen, so you want a little wrap to go around your nightwear. If allowance permits, you can pack a fleeced jogger in which you can lounge on your days off and just be comfortable, or maybe actually go for a run. Remember to pack a belt for a midriff that might shrink or indeed might increase over there depending on how you like the food. I do recommend that you carry one piece of garment which is traditional. This could be just a kurta or a kurti which you could pair with jeans, for a cultural event or for an evening. Carry 2 pairs of shoes, one of which of course you will wear on the flight and one you will pack. One of these should be either a formal pair of shoe or sandal with matching polish to keep it maintained, and the other one should be a sturdy, water resistant and comfortable pair in which you could walk long distances. This would be for your daily wear, and you would also need a pair of slippers, but you can really get those anywhere, even in the UK, and it's a choice you can make. Make a little medicine bag which can live in your suitcase or in your cupboard until you require it, and make sure you include all your medicines for little things like headaches and tummy aches and muscle pain and so on and so forth, and any supplements or prescription medicine that you take. To watch a video completely dedicated to what you need to do to look after your health needs while you're in UK, before you go as well as once you reach over there. You can click on the icon on the screen now and you can watch that video. You need to carry a small bag of toiletries with you with all your toiletries in it. Only make sure that you buy a small package in the smallest size possible to take with you, which will last you a week or two. And then you can replenish it in the UK, sometimes even at a cheaper cost than you will get them for here. Now this bag will either stay in your bathroom if you have an ensuite accommodation, or even if you have a shared bathroom, then you can carry it back and forth every day from your room to your bathroom, and you will have everything in one place that you need in the bathroom. Student accommodation can have a standard single or what they call a small double as a bed in the room, and unless you know for absolutely certain the size, I would not recommend that you carry bed sheets with you. However, do carry 2 sets of pillowcases with you, depending on whether you use one pillow or whether you use 2 pillows. If you use one, then carry 2 so that you have a change, and if you use 2, then carry 4. Do not take pillows or comforters with you from here. They're extremely bulky, and really there is no point, because you get university packs which are very, very economical. I recommend that you buy your bed sheets when you reach the UK, for the simple reason that you will be able to get fitted sheets in the right size, and buying fitted sheets means that you have a lot less effort to put into your daily bed making. In addition to that, they're also cheaper over there, and the one thing I would definitely advise you to carry from here is 2 sets of towels. I.e. your bath towel as well as your hand towel, because towels can be a little bit expensive over there if you want of good quality. You carry a lightweight single blanket with you, which will do for one night till you're able to get to the shops, and also when the winter months come around, you can just snuggle up. When you do go to buy your comforter and your pillow, the comforter, by the way, is called a duvet in the UK. Consider buying a cover for it as well, so that you can keep it cleaner for longer and you don't have to wash it often. You can carry a set of cutlery, a dinner plate, a quarter plate, and a medium-sized bowl for all your dining needs. You can also carry a mug with you if you have a favorite one, but do not carry a glass, as if it breaks in your luggage, you're going to have the most nightmarish time trying to get all the shards out of the rest of your luggage. A knife for cutting, a peeler, and silicone gloves that you can get these days. If and only if you plan to do some heavy duty cooking, like making dals and rajma on a regular basis, I would recommend you carry a small pressure pan from here with an appropriate cooking spoon to go with it. Otherwise, just stick to a non-stick 18 to 20 centimeter frying pan with, again, an appropriate cooking spoon. If you're just going to be making eggs and heating up stuff in it, that should be more than sufficient for your needs. If you feel the need, you could possibly buy a cheap saucepan over there, which won't cost you more than £1 or £2, and is again not worth carrying from here. Just carry a single piece of a cooking utensil from this end. Now this is an area where a lot of students and parents struggle, because you obviously want to take things that you feel you will miss in terms of eating, and your mom wants to pack stuff, including myself, all moms do, want to pack things that they feel you should be eating. Now there can be a happy compromise in these two situations. Of course, you must carry a few packets of what you like to eat, because we don't want you to be deprived at any point. However, be aware that with such a large Indian population in the UK, you can very easily and very widely find all sorts of Indian snacks, including namkeens and pickles and chutneys, and you really don't need to carry a large stash of it. Only take as many ready meals as you think you will need in the first couple of weeks, or as a special treat during your stay over there. Do not buy and take things like Maggi. There will be an abundance of those over there. Carry only essential spices, and that too in small packaging. Remember, you will be cooking only for one person, and that too not very often. Do not carry things like tea and sugar and so on and so salt. You're going to be able to buy these very easily and very cheaply in the UK. What I would definitely recommend that you take with you is maybe either a tube or a pouch of ginger garlic paste, with the kind that you have with screw tops, lids, and also a couple of packets of Maggi bhuna masala for those days when you're really craving home cooked food and you just want to put a quick curry or a quick sabzi together to eat with naan bread or pita breads, which are readily available in the UK anyway. These tips are primarily for those of you who are intent on cooking, and those of you who have no interest in cooking whatsoever, forget about this entire list of ingredients. Trust me, you're going to get a lot of ready food which is nice to eat, and a lot of students often just live on those. But for those of you who are interested in cooking and will, or at least intend to cook fairly often, I will be uploading videos which are going to show you how you can cook very easily and economically as a student in your dormitories or in your student hall kitchens. Now, all the items that I have described in the kitchen or dining section, you can very happily skip taking any of those because they're very easily and economically available in the UK. In fact, I will be uploading a video which is going to be for your first shopping list, which will include all of the aforesaid and more. Do ensure that you're carrying chargers, and the correct chargers, for all your electronic devices, be it your phones, your laptops, your headphones, and while you're at it, also carry a couple of converter plugs. You may also want to carry an extension lead. And finally, all copies of all your documents, even the ones that you think may not come in handy. It is very difficult to go and find a place to photocopy or print out when you actually need one. So if you have a copy on hand, you will save a lot of time when you do need them. With that, we have finished packing most of your essential items, in fact all of your essential items which need to go into your big suitcase. Pack it, weigh it, and if you still have some luggage allowance left, then add either your favorite teddy or maybe a little religious memento which is going to give you comfort in times of distress. You're going to be there for a longish while, and you will go through various moods which are going to be dictated by how your progress is going on, how much you're missing home, or indeed just the climate. It can get cold and grey. So take something to comfort with you if you do have the luggage allowance with you. And to watch how to pack the rest of your pieces of luggage, click on the video link on screen now and we'll move on.